Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Check this out. From one flight down, subscribe. Another two channels to check out is the Ginger Yeti and Beer Day with TK. And they're Ohio boys. Now, this isn't an Ohio one, but this is three Floyds. I got it from them when I was up in the Brewtubers Hangout 2024 in Niagara Falls, hosted by Shane from Shane Craft's Beer Review and Ray, which is one half of the Alkanon. So please do subscribe to them as well. A lot of other great people were there. Nutmeg to Palmetto, the Imperfectly Me Crafty was there. Of course, Joe from the Beer Patrol decided to finally show up. Thank you, Joe. Chris from Off the 10th, the great Rod J was there as well. Brian the Beer Snob was there, and Dave from Days TV. Also, a couple extra really cool people showed up and stuff. So, I mean, like, there's just a lot of people and a lot of fun things. Yes, and that's my video. So there, goodbye. Now, okay, so we're going to review Turbo Reaper. 7% alcohol by volume. There is a storm coming through with a lot of, there is some rain, which is good. The hops are like that. I just watered them, but it's more. That's fine. And it knocked my power out because that's what happens here in the country. Wind, power goes out. So anyway, I will be happy when I hear that and I know my air conditioner's on. It is probably going to be rush hour because that's what you do here. So it's sidewards wind today because there is some wind. Oh, sideward rain. But it was 99 degrees out when I got out of work today. So that sucks. Anyway, it's much cooler now with the wind, much nicer feeling. But instead of lighting candles and all that crap in the house to do a beer review, I figured, like, it's still daylight out. Just come outside. Just come outside. Why not? Oh, this smells great. I couldn't believe how much, like ruby red grapefruit and kind of tangerine kind of stuff I got smacked with as soon as I poured that out. 7% alcohol by volume. 3 Floyds, of course. And are they from Decorah, Iowa? Where's 3 Floyds from? Munster, Indiana. That's right. I think, who am I thinking is from Decorah? Darkboard? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Here we go. What-da? Cool artwork. Turbo Reaper. Surprised it's not like a modern day thrash metal band. I'm not sure if it is or not. I don't know. So anyway, I have Grim Reaper on vinyl. Gonna rub them. Yeah. Okay, so it's very bright, almost starbursty, very citrus candy forward. It definitely had like a big burst of that, like a ruby red grapefruit kind of vibe mixing in there, with a little bit of a soft, like nectarine, clementine, that kind of thing. It was a nice smell. Earthy pepperiness wafting through here. A little bit of a floral tonality. All right, let's get into it. Cheers. Citrusy, zippy zestiness with that grapefruit. A little bit of, like, again, that kind of like nuance almost of a clementine orange tonality. Nice earthy pepperiness wafting through the palate. A little bit of a soft brightness, a little bit of a tiny little bit of a burnt caramel in there too. But there's a nice bitterness in the background, a little resiny bitterness that's wafted in the background, little floral tonality again. Easy drinking, dry on the end, but there's just enough sweetness to where that dryness on the end is perfectly balanced. Lots of bright floral aromatic hops coming through here. I'm just breathing them as they're going around in the sun, and I'm dead. Was that it? Was that your 3-second rainstorm? Oh, good, you're going to get hot again. Power's still out. Right? Yeah. Oh well. Well, this will be the last you'll ever see me. I'll die on the porch like a slug, dried up. You can hear it. It's still thundering and going to town up on north of us, but it's a wow. This is a lingering earthiness to this one. That kind of like floral resiny quality. It just really lingers and dries out your palate more and more when I'm talking. It does have that kind of like go in for more kind of thing. Once it hits that point, you're like, okay, let's go for more. Okay, oh, it builds up, go in for more. Moreish. Yeah. Nice beer. It's a nice IPA. It just has a little bit of a, I sound stupid because it sounds similar to a lot of IPAs I've had. It just has a little bit more of a pungent kick, a resiny kick. It doesn't really, I really don't get like a lot of pine. Excuse me. I get a little bit of it, but more it's just this resiny, earthy herbaceousness that's wafting around the back of the palate. Because like building up and building up. It's a nice beer. And they just call it an IPA. They don't call it a Westie or anything like that. Like I said, I don't get huge pine. There's a little bit of nuance or something in there. Of course, with that earthy, peppery bitterness in the background. But there's a very distinct resiny quality that is kind of like, it builds up in the back of your palate. You're like, whoa, hello. You got a bite, don't you? That's nice. I like that a lot. It's only 7%, but it's getting a 9 out of 10 from me. 9 out of 10 for Turbo Reaper. IPA from Three Floyds Brewing Company. This is Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. What's that finger? Here it comes.